spinning tales from who knows where. A scream, a laugh, a twisted thrill. Oh, the radio's hot and the night stands still. Turn it up louder, feel the shiver climb. Oh, the clock strikes terror. Right on time, it's Friday night, mama. Friday night lives, talking horror and drama. It's Friday night, mama. Oh yeah, Friday night lives. Friday night lives.
No, Jackson Jack, you're not banned, but you probably should be, to be honest. Welcome to Friday Night
What a way to
Lives.
start.
Yeah. I am Uncle Bill, your co-host for the evening, and to my right is the effervescent stuntman Mark, who I just brought in this time because, you know, he just sometimes he makes an entrance, sometimes he doesn't. He makes a grand entrance at times, and other times he just appears before us like a genie. How you doing, Mark?
Doing good, man. Love this movie. And you're right about that. I mean, we got to give that local Kentucky rap group a night off. We can't have them perform the song live every week, you know?
That's right. Yeah. But yeah, tonight we're going to be watching the Hitcher, the 1986 version. If you thought we were going to watch the friggin' Sean Bean version, you're sorely mistaken. But below me is a huge fan of the Sean Bean version. It's Rambo Raph. I know that's one of your favorite movies. You talked about that at length, and
It is, isn't it?
yeah, you wanted to do that one, but I was like, listen, we should probably just stick to the original.
I think that'd be fun. I'm just figuring.
It was
That'd be
vetoed.
funny.
That'd be killer to do that movie just out of nowhere.
Nah, I'm just gonna start my own halftime show because that's sort of the thing today. It's just you start your own halftime show. So right now I'm doing my own halftime show of the Hitcher 2007. We have split all halftime shows.
Oh, shit.
We'll have 3 then 4 halftime shows.
Let's do that. Let's all break out into different groups and do different versions of the movie. Just,
Everybody do their own halftime show.
yeah. No, I mean, that's one of those movies where I couldn't tell you a single thing that happened in that remake. I know I've seen it, and I know it sucked. It completely left my mind. It's like the Prom Night remake and, you know, the Crazies remake and all those other remakes. There's like one right after the other there for a while, and all of them I can't tell you anything about them.
Sadly, that's not the opposite. I guess it's like a PTSD memory because, in all sincerity, the Hitcher remake is one of the worst remakes I've ever seen. So I think when something's that bad, like the Elm Street remake or something, it does stick like a virus. So I remember we'll see in this movie soon enough a great action sequence with the cop cars. But what it was missing was 9 Inch Nails saying, I'm going to fuck you like animal. That's what was missing. That's why it needed to be remade. Or we'll be seeing the ending when the Hitcher, Rutger Hauer's jumping on the vehicle and very intense scene. But it was missing a girl with her titties ready to pop out and a John McClane style white beater shirt, as you call it, just walking in CGI fire, slow motion explosion, pumping a shotgun, but her hair was perfectly coiffed and coiffed, and just looking like, you know, an explosion meant nothing as it explodes behind her. We were missing that, and Sean the Beanie Baby, and we were, you know, missing those vile statistics.
Y'all remember when Sean Bean was like really popular there for a brief period of time? And, like,
Yeah.
there's all kinds of movies with him in it, and they all sucked. Yeah, that was a horrible time for film.
Mhm.
But those early 2000s remakes were some of the hottest pieces of trash that you have ever seen, man. Like, oh my God. I was watching the other day. Some people really like this one, but I always hated it too. The My Bloody Valentine remake with Jensen Ackles.
But yeah,
I kind of like that one actually.
I don't
See,
mind it. I don't mind
I
it.
fucking hate Jensen Ackles. Let me just state that first.
Yeah, I'm not going to defend Jensen Ackles.
I thought you loved Supernatural, UB. Come on.
He's fucking just way too much in that. Like, just no expression on his goofy face through the whole thing, just walking through. And the 3D shots, the stuff that was made just exclusively for 3D, it's all throughout that film, and it's just it grinds everything to a halt because you can tell like what.
But Wes may like it. Tom Atkins dies. You know,
True, yeah, in a very, very spectacular way too.
Yeah.
it can't touch the original. I mean, I don't. I've seen. I just got done watching a Feeders trilogy, so it's like
Oh God.
I'll watch My Bloody Valentine 3D any day over Feeders.
Listen, I
3D,
don't-
The Last Meal.
I don't think you can compare Feeders to anything really though.
Yeah.
Anything
No,
stacked up against that movie looks
I
amazing.
dare anyone to watch all three of them.
No, I'm good.
Fuck.
I'm fucking good.
But before we start, in case people ask, rest in peace to Robert Duvall and Tom Noonan. We lost them this week. Robert Duvall, fantastic actor.
Yeah.
I know it's not a highbrow movie, but I always think of him for Days of Thunder.
Yeah,
Not just because it's got Mel Yell in it, but I do like the film.
that's it. That's
What
why.
it is.
That's the connection.
But he's always a great actor. Of course, Tom Noonan was the Monster Squad. He was in Manhunter. I always remember him as the Ripper in Last Action Hero.
Yes. It's
But
fantastic.
good character actor. So sad.
Yeah, I think Tom Noonan might be one of the most underrated actors, maybe character actors of all time. Really.
Mhm.
What's the film you think of him in?
Well, okay. So you mentioned Last Action Hero. The Monster Squad is the immediate film that I think of
Yeah.
him. You know, Frankenstein's monster. I mean, I don't like the movie, but Manhunter. I mean, you can't. I really think he's the best part of that whole movie. To be honest.
I love
And
Paper
also,
Hearts.
yeah, the X-Files episode is amazing.
Yeah.
But also, I loved him in. I know you probably don't like this movie, Rambo, but House of the Devil. I thought he was fucking great in that movie too.
He's easily one of the most effective parts of the film, I would say.
Yeah, he was good.
He's just so odd and charismatic in every film that he's in that you're just watching him the whole time because you don't know what's going to happen. It's very, especially in that movie too. I thought like there's something really wrong with him, and it's just
He's a
unsettling.
very unique look and a unique type of charisma, and his style and his acting, I mean, always stands out. I mean, even when he does very little, there's some subtle nuances that I can't even really explain in all of his performances that make him stand out, especially in like RoboCop 2 as the
Oh
drug
yeah,
lord.
yeah.
Kane.
Yeah, very memorable.
So when Mark says unique, I think he means ugly.
Wait, what? I don't, but okay.
But he great character actor.
Yes.
And Robert Duvall, I mean, the amount of stuff he was in.
Mhm.
Oh, I mean, Robert Duvall is like, that's an insane career that he had anyway, from Apocalypse Now and The Godfather. I mean, we're talking about huge movies that people consider classics to this day. So,
Gone in 60 Seconds.
yeah, God, 66. What was that one though, where he was like with Michael Caine? Shit. I can't think of the name
Was
of
it
it
an
now.
older movie, a newer?
No, it was like 2000s era. Oh, fuck. I'll never think of it. But anyway, Colors. A lot of people mention Colors.
Love Colors.
That was another really good one.
Falling
No, what I
Down
heard,
was
Mark.
the cop.
Yep.
I heard you didn't like Colors, Mark.
The movie. I love the movie.
To Kill a Mockingbird. Yeah, people forget about that he was actually in that movie.
Oh, yeah.
I think Secondhand Lines. That's what I was trying to think of.
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
I never saw that.
I forgot about that.
Let's see. But yeah, I think he was Boo Radley in To Kill a Mockingbird.
He was.
I haven't seen that movie in so long, but I mean that's a very memorable film to say the least. Yeah.
I think he was in Phenomenon, the John Travolta movie.
Man, let me tell you something about that shit, okay? And I've thought this forever too.
Uh-oh.
After Pulp Fiction,
That's why I brought it up.
when John Travolta got his fucking career back, right? He was in some of the god awfulest damn movies that you have ever seen. And I defy anybody to argue that point with me. Because the very first one I remember, it may not be the first one, but the first one I remember him like in after Pulp Fiction was that fucking Michael, that Angel movie.
Yeah,
Remember that?
I do.
Come on, man. And then Phenomenal. I mean, it just was all so just sappy fucking.
You didn't like Michael. That's what all angels do. They sit around in their underwear and eat cereal and smoke cigarettes.
They dance and shit. He dances in that movie because
Nah, he was in City of Angels instead.
what a waste of like a second chance. They gave him a second chance, and the shit that he put out was not good, man.
Yeah, like Face Off.
I mean,
Look,
listen,
buddy.
look. We can talk about. There's several things we can talk about. Face Off. I think Face Off might be the best thing that he did. Sadly,
Actually, probably
Like-
was. Definitely one of the most successful. That's for sure.
yeah. Battlestar. What was that? No, Battlefield Earth.
Oh man.
I mean, think about the shit he did
Such a
after he
rough
got.
film.
There's some I like.
What would? Please name it. What would it be?
I like The General's Daughter with
That
James
is a-
Woods, and
That is a very good one.
I'm not sure. If
I
I've ever
like
seen
Broken
that.
Arrow. I think that's a good, solid action film.
Mark. God damn, Mark.
Broken Arrow is great.
Mark is not going
Mark
to give you.
Hayden, just
he's not
because I
gonna
was
give you
hate on
that.
Face Off. That's the only reason. The Punisher. I like the Thomas Jane Punisher. He was the bad guy in that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a good death. He gets pulled by a car and blown to pieces.
Scratch brought up a good one too. I forgot about this movie. Where he basically plays Bill Clinton, Primary Colors.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
Get Shorty.
I've seen that movie, but I don't remember. Yeah, I mean, we're talking about movies he made after Pulp Fiction, though.
I thought Get Shorty was 95.
I'm talking to this movie, Eddie. He's bringing up Blowout.
Oh.
Blowout's a great film, but it's like way
yeah.
before any of that. But yeah, it's just I don't know. Like when you look at like the Tarantino movies, the people that their careers like that they resurrected, nobody's was bigger than Travolta because he had been shit for a long time, like not any part of the system until Pulp Fiction, and then he came out, he does all that stuff. I mean, it makes like millions and millions of dollars, and he's a multimillionaire after all that. But all those movies just. It's like that era of like John Travolta's career reminds me of like Nicolas Cage's era about 10 years ago. He's just like spitting out all these fucking goddamn awful films.
Oh, he's Spider-Man now, so he's set. Didn't have to do anything else.
He can buy himself another raptor egg or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, it's been kind of a downer 2026 so far. We didn't mention James Van Der Beek, who just passed as well.
Yeah, the beak.
Yeah. I remember getting home the day that it happened, and one of the suggestions, because he had just passed, was Varsity Blues, and then it was him and Paul Walker, and I was just shaking my head like both of those guys were extremely young, gone way too soon. Just so far, hopefully this stops. I don't want to see any more of these guys pass away. Catherine O'Hara was one as well.
I forgot about James Van Der Beek because I just didn't watch much of his stuff, but yeah, it's sad. Too young.
Three Doors Down singer, Jack mentioned that. That was messed up too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gotten to the age now where like people that I grew up watching are starting to die, and it's really fucking freaky. Like people that are of my same age are starting to pass away.
Yeah.
So that's cheery. But anyway, Jake Busey's in this movie. No, I'm just kidding. Jake Busey's in the second one. We need to watch that. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Breakout rooms. I'll watch the original. Mark, you watch Hitcher 2. I've been waiting. And Rambo, you watch the remake. Let's just go like that.
Oh, the bad thing is I probably got the worst one. I'd probably rather watch the remake, as bad as it is.
He might not be wrong on that.
Jeez.
That's pretty bad. I can't decide which is worse.
I just remember watching that, like seeing the DVD, and I'm like, wait a minute, there's a part 2. And then, curiosity is going to get the best of you. You get it and you watching it, and fucking Jake Busey shows up. He's like a fucking short order cook or something. And, C. Thomas Howell's running around, like running into all these things that he set up. And I'm like, this is just, it was embarrassing, honestly. Like, I don't even, I guess maybe for money, but why the fuck would you even agree to make that? Like,
money,
I guess. But how much could you have really been offered for Hitcher 2?
What else was he doing?
There's something else that's not Hitcher 2. I know that.
There's no Soul Man 2.
No,
there is no Soul Man 2. Should have done that.
He was doing stuff like that War of the Worlds Sci-Fi Channel movie and tons of other like cheapo films.
Yeah, I feel like C. Thomas Howell has done a lot of things for money, boss.
Yeah.
God knows what exactly. I know he was down in Pikeville not too long ago, so I mean things can't be going that good.
Man.
He's in my neck of the woods. I do have a really interesting history with this movie though, because I saw this movie. It had to be around the time it came out on VHS. And I remember vividly watching it with my dad. And he really liked the movie. And I was just fucking freaked out by it because there's the scene, where he's riding with the family and all that. And I was, probably 7 or 8 at the time. So, I mean, I was old enough to kind of be in those kids' spot, I guess. So it really freaked me out. And certain parts of that movie stuck with me like my entire life, including the diner scene, which, we'll get into when it happens and everything. And of course, like one of the end scenes that I don't want to spoil, but yeah, I mean, this movie I've been aware of for a long, long time. And it is a classic. I always think that Rutger Hauer is probably another really underrated actor. I'm not sure if this is his best performance. He's had so many good performances, but if it's not, then it's right up there with like his best performances too.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, we'll get into it, but he's just captivating.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Justin Smith, honest to God, For people that don't remember this movie, and a lot of people probably don't, there's a movie he made in the 2000 era, I think, called Hobo with a Shotgun, and there's a monologue in that is probably up there with some of the best things that he's done. It's just a little crazy trauma-esque like movie, but like he's really fucking good in it. Like he's not playing it like the type of movie that it is. He's playing it completely straight. I always thought that he was great in that movie too.
Yeah.
But anyway, so this movie is about the exact right length for a film, especially for a horror film. It's like 97 minutes long, I think.
Yeah.
So
It's so crazy. The original script was 3 hours. That was the original screenplay. It was I think it was 190 pages. Yeah, we'll get into that a little, but there's a great interview with Eric Red on Joe Blow's YouTube channel. If anybody's interested, they talked to him for about maybe like half an hour. It's him and John Fallon.
yeah, I'd love to, like, when we get into it, like, talk about who the first choice was to play the Hitcher, because that fucking blows my mind to think about what would have happened with this movie.
Yeah,
Had that actually happened. I just can't fathom it.
we haven't started yet, Jackson Jack.
Did y'all see the new Mummy trailer? That looks like a copy of Exorcist Believer. Girl goes missing, comes back weird and possessed.
I
God,
saw it.
I
It
haven't seen it.
looks like dog shit.
I don't know why you'd want to rip off one of the worst movies ever made, but
Yeah,
Because I can't say the word. Does there?
go ahead.
I mean,
I
you
can't.
got about halfway through it, dude. Like,
I stopped myself, but
good job. It's progress, Rambo. I feel like, I love this idea though. Howl at the Moon.
Yeah,
Just a bunch of C. Thomas Howell movies.
that's right.
All right. So I guess we could go ahead and get this one going though, because we got a good hour and a half going here.
yeah.
So I'm going to start it on the horsey, the TriStar Pictures logo. Do you guys have that on yours?
No, mine it's Canon Films and it says HBO Pictures in association with.
Okay. Well, let's see where I can start it then. Go forward, you bitch ass.
Okay, I'm paused on that. HBO Pictures in association with.
Yeah. Okay. So is that where you want to start?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. So we will start the movie on the count backwards from 3, 2, 1, and then we will start. So, by the way, if you don't own this movie, there is like a version of it on YouTube that's actually completely free. I'm sure it has ads in it, but like it is free and it is the actual movie. You just have to type in like the Hitcher film, 1986 version. You don't get the free version of the fucking Sean Bean one. That'd be horrifying. I'm sure it's free. I'm sure there's a million of those on there for free because nobody cares. But anyway, so here we go. In 3, 2, 1, press play.
Oh, it's funny though, and you mentioned it had the TriStar logo, which is a company that I don't know when they went away, but I remember like a lot of films back in the day, like the Blob remake and stuff. But I always think of it where it's a really bad movie, but it's a Richard Pryor film called Another You. The only good thing was him saying, "Fucking wings, what's going on? Fucking white horse." But how did you guys first see this film? VHS?
I did.
cable.
Yeah.
VHS for me, yeah.
And then I wish I could say that I saw it in the theaters. That would have been amazing, but that is not the case.
Yeah, I didn't know much about it, but the VHS cover was striking with the rear view mirror and the shadow
Yeah.
on the road. And I think when I first saw it, I thought it'd be much more of a, not the downgrade, like a cheaper slasher. I didn't think it'd be this like well made, sophisticated. Like from the opening, like it's such a good looking movie.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the cinematography and the fucking landscape is amazing in this movie.
Yeah.
Like you don't see films look like this anymore or look this good anymore with the
No.
Yeah.
Where was it shot, Mark? Do you know off the top of your head?
No, not off the top of my head.
It's got to be somewhere in like Nevada, Utah, something like that from the landscape.
Yeah. I remember Eric Red talking about him getting the idea for this from doing this very same thing that C. Thomas Howell's character does in the movie. He does a drive away, and he starts to think about what could happen. And I know the Riders on the Storm song was like played a part as well as like somewhat of an influence.
Yeah.
But yeah, Eric Red's written quite a few movies that I really like. Of course, Near Dark being probably my favorite next to this. Bad Moon is another good one.
Bad Moon is really underrated werewolf.
Yeah,
film.
Blue Steel is very
Blue Steel's
solid.
great. Blue Steel cracks me up though every time I watch it, just because fucking that performance. Like, I mean, Jamie Lee Curtis is great, but you don't expect Ron Silver to be that insane
That insane, yeah,
in that movie. It's just like makes me laugh every time.
yeah. As somebody mentioned in the comments about the director Robert Harmon, he didn't do too much else that was ever as good as this. The Nowhere to Run movie with Van Damme, which I believe was 93.
Yeah, beginning of 93.
Mm-hmm. And then I think it was movie Eddie said he did Highwaymen, which does not in any way connect to this film. It is sort of a road thriller with a serial killer. You guys have seen that film, right?
I actually saw it in the theater, Highwayman, Jim Caviezel,
I haven't
Rona
seen it. I
Mitra.
don't think I've seen it.
And Comfior is the killer.
Yeah, he was like all geared up because he was like all broken up. So he had all these braces and stuff, and he had like a Mad Max car or something.
Yeah, it's the only other film that I could think of besides Death Proof where the killer uses his car as the weapon to kill people.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bad Moon, you mentioned that. I do like that film.
Yeah.
Like you said, a pretty decent one.
And Uncle Bill, you were mentioning the other person cast is,
Yeah.
for Rutger Hauer's role for John Ryder. Was it Sam Elliott?
It was Sam Elliott. I'm just like trying to imagine fucking Sam Elliott in this role, and I cannot do it.
They said he was amazing from
Yeah.
his audition, that he was terrifying. And I saw conflicting things about why he didn't do the role. One thing I saw that it was a pay dispute, some disagreements over money. The other was he'd signed on and he dropped out last minute due to scheduling. And then there was another reason. So I'm not sure which one exactly it was as to why he didn't do it, but worked out for the best because Rutger's fantastic.
This whole exchange here is just when he gets into the car and everything.
I gotta admit, C-Top is a pretty shitty driver because catch how many times his eyes are not on the road.
I know he's
He's like-
basically. Well, that's how I would be too. I'd be like, "Oh fuck, I'm fucking get stabbed in the neck."
Was there ever a time you picked up a hitchhiker in any
Dude.
way?
I have multiple times, and like,
Okay. This
One
never
time-
popped in your head?
I don't think this movie ever popped into my head, but like I have had a weird experience with a hitchhiker. I'm pretty sure it was on drugs of some kind, but like
Oh yeah, I know about it now. What happened?
it's just probably when I was in my early 20s. I just picked up a guy that was on the side of the road. He was like an older guy and he was tweaking or something. And he got in there and started like twitching and shit on me. And like, was talking about God and all this stuff and quoting the Bible. And so I let him off about like a half a mile from where I picked him up at. I was like, listen, man, this ain't gonna work out.
Got him a half mile down the
It might
How
road.
have
did you
been-
break it to
might
him?
have been-
Like,
2 miles down the road. It might have been 2 miles or so. I don't know.
how did you break it to him? Like, listen, dude.
I was
you
just
need
like,
to
well,
get
this
the
is this is
I'm out of gas.
my last stop. Oh God.
You're
and I
too
never
weird,
have
you
picked
just need
up-
to get the fuck out of here.
I never have picked up another hitchhiker since then either. I like the idea too that he, from the very get go, like there's not even really any attempt to act normal. You know what I mean? Like he just immediately goes into like who he really is.
Yeah, the character he plays is a very interesting character because I think that's one of the things that I love about the film is that you do form a lot of theories on who John Ryder is or isn't, and it just depends on
Yeah.
where you wanted to go. Is he even real? Is he not real? Was he a former soldier? Was he just a guy that is wanting to die and wants someone good enough to
Yeah.
do it? Or
Somebody that he sees as worthy.
yeah, or
Mhm.
it's just I don't know, just a complete nutcase. I mean, he's a nutcase, but at the same
Yeah.
time, you don't have a lot of exposition because you didn't need it.
Mm-mm.
It's all
Yeah.
inferred.
Yeah.
Probably the best part about the movie is you don't have to go back and figure out his damn childhood and stuff to enjoy the movie.
Yeah. And you could kind of play that game of guessing each time you watch it. You probably think of something else like what his background could be, but it plays really well into the movie that you know.
I was
very
like, because I love Rutgers style. I was like, he's not going very far. I took his
Yeah.
leg,
Yeah.
his head, and I'm going to do the same to you. Like, what do you say about? Like, how do you react? Like, when a guy tells you that. A little bit of homoerotic tendencies too when you grab him
Yeah.
in the crotch.
I was going to mention that. So I've heard that so many times throughout the years. I never picked up on that, but the film was apparently some sort of a secretly homoerotic
Well,
allegory throughout the
they're
entire
always
film.
like they're always trying to shove the homoerotic angle in on all these
well, I
movies.
think
Yeah,
because it has scenes like when Rutger Hauer's being interrogated, Sea-Tow's house spits on him, and he like rubs the spit like over his face.
I,
and kinda-
I feel like he's just doing shit to make him uncomfortable.
oh
more
yeah,
than it
I
is
think
like-
that's what it is, but
yeah.
that's why people go towards that.
yeah. I
'Cause
mean, I think it's just people looking for something that isn't there.
Yeah.
I don't think that's any part of it, but I think it's completely what Rutger said about the character of John Ryder. He's the personification of evil. He's physical evil incarnate.
You're
That's it.
gay.
Oh yeah, that's who I guess.
He's the personification of gay. Oh shit.
But in all seriousness, I watched this film, even this whole opening, and I guess their opinion, but I just do not understand the hostility some critics like Siskel and Ebert had towards
Oh,
this.
Ebert gave like 0 stars or something like that. And said it was like
Yeah,
one of the
they
worst
both
films.
did. Yeah, they
I have
both
no
did.
idea, man.
And they complain about stuff that's not there because it's not a gory movie.
Mm.
I mean, the big scene which we get to, you don't see anything.
It was
It's like,
apparently a
yeah.
much gorier film though originally. There was like decapitations and a lot of other gore that got edited out of it.
He slaughters a whole family, but I think one of the producers, and I think Robert Harmon, said like they had no intention of showing any excess gore or anything. They wanted to focus more on the thriller aspect of it, which is also why you don't see what happens to Jennifer Jason Leigh's character later.
Mhm.
To me, though, this movie was always kind of more about like Ryder's kind of obsession with like making a man out of C. Thomas Howell. Like in his eyes, like his whole thing was like he wanted him to face all these fears
Mhm.
and to stand up to him. That's the whole like really crux of the movie is getting him to a point where he'll stand up to him.
Yeah.
It's just a weird kind of like father son dynamic.
Yeah, it makes
throughout
you
the movie.
wonder what makes someone think of that way. Like what makes him care about making this guy into a man.
Yeah.
Then you just think about what's his backstory. Did he have a kid who was complete disappointment? Was it? I don't know. I mean, but that's the thing. It makes you think in a good way.
Do we find out in the Hitcher 2 I've been waiting? Because I don't think I've ever seen that movie, thankfully.
That's like Jay Busey is. They don't tell you either he's the son or he's a reincarnation, and like they try to imply both or either one, and it's just a load of horse shit. It just
It's awful.
I definitely want to see Thomas's better performances. A lot better than
Yeah.
Soul Man.
Look,
Depends on who you're talking to, I guess. There's a huge fan base for Soul Man out there.
Really good camera shots in here too. I mean, they definitely took care into it, and I do wonder how many people saw this thinking it was going to be your typical slasher film, because The Hitcher definitely has, it's a good title, but definitely infers there's going to be much more of that. And
there's something so creepy too about the fact that like you can't get away from this guy.
no,
Like that's another thing. Like no matter what he does, like
Yeah.
he's faced with the other guy. So it's like a slasher movie, but not like it's a road slasher movie.
Yeah.
and at times it seems like he's superhuman, where it's like he's everywhere. He takes out a whole police station by himself. So he's John Wick or something. But it's and like this is a great reveal because
Yeah.
you know what he's capable of. It's not the days of cell phones. You just contact someone.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's trying to get Clark Griswold to pull over.
It does look like fucking station wagon.
And those old toy guns where they really did look like real guns too. Like before they had to put the
Those were the days, man.
the orange plastic tip.
Yeah.
But I mean, his character's clearly enjoying the cat and mouse. I mean,
Yeah.
he loves tormenting him, and he must have seen something in him. Like he's kind
Well,
of
it
like
seems like this is the most excitement he's probably gotten in a long time. That usually it's an easy kill.
exactly.
But wow, someone finally got one over him, and
Mm-hmm.
oh, that was surprising. It's like the doorway to manhood, like you were saying. I mean,
Mhm.
literally, I think it's a beautiful scene coming up about 5 minutes or so. He literally is like giving him like the keys to the journey. Like, we're gonna start this journey together.
Now this is crazy because you don't see anything, but you know exactly like what is going on in that car.
Yeah. But I think it's well handled with the lack of an obvious musical sting that would have ruined the moment.
Yeah.
The inferred of the blood dripping, his reaction to a genuine, like you get the gist, and you don't have to see it. And yeah, usually it's cool to see stuff. Being, I like gore as much as the next guy, but this was effective. Like, they were in capable hands with this. And that was me after watching Soul Man, puking.
It made you physically ill.
Yeah.
That movie sucks ass, by the way. Just objectively, like that movie is
Yeah.
awful. I wish the gimmick could have carried it, but it just didn't.
Yeah.
God.
Matthew Horror sent you a super chat.
Matthew Horr says, Uncle Bill excited for Living Dead weekend. Look, buddy, you're going to have to quit talking all that shit about Slippy because you're making him uncomfortable. We can't have that shit. But yeah, I am excited about Living Dead weekend. If I get to go, hell damn, Bulls fucking.
That's an old ass antique phone. That's like 1825 phone.
Yeah, it's an Amish farm. Keys to the kingdom, yeah.
But yeah, this was like, even just the way they shot, like the fact they did with this kind of murky wind dust, just gives a bit of atmosphere instead of just shooting it just plain. It's like this almost like ghostly feel. I don't know how to put it. Just this.
No, you're right. It does have like a real haunting kind of feeling to the whole movie. And almost like he is some sort of weird supernatural presence. That's how it's kind of played. I guess that's kind of what they were going for too.
Like a weird like phantom.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say this is his best role? I mean, he did Blade Runner, he did Nighthawks, which I thought he was great in.
Yeah. I mean, I'm partial to his character in Split Second.
Yeah, I mean,
but yeah, this I have to give it to this. I think just even without saying anything, he says a lot. His eyes, his mannerisms, his smirks, even that can tell a story, quite a big story for the character. That again, not every actor can do, and they have to have like tons of obvious exposition. But you didn't need it with this guy. So I mean, as much as I love Sam Elliott, this was the right call. This is the right twist of fate to have Rutger Hauer play this role. So
I think the thing about Rutger Hauer too is that he's really good at like monologues and the way that he does his dialogue. He makes it into something more than I feel like it was actually written as. That's one thing I've noticed about him. Pretty much all his movies, he'll have a couple of lines where they're like really stand out. They're really memorable.
mm-hmm. Well, I mean, we asked about the hitchhiker stuff, but were there ever road trips that you thought was really sketchy and you thought, not that you were going to die or anything, but just
There's one time when I thought I was going to die. Yeah.
okay.
We've told that story before, but like Yeah.
What is
Staying
it?
staying in a hotel in downtown Louisville, and it's like a really cheap hotel, man. And it was just, it was really rough. And there was like periods of time there where we were like, yeah, we're probably not gonna make it out of here. But I mean, I can't think of that many experiences like that.
No, yeah, I can't think of anything like that either. Although I guess one time I was the victim of road rage, and I did get chased.
Oh
Actually,
wow.
Okay, you gotta explain that.
let me see. This was maybe 2008, 2009, and ironically, it was a Black Friday
Of course. Yeah, that makes
sale.
sense.
So I'm turning into the Best Buy parking lot, and there's a ton of traffic, but I make a quick, sharp turn, and I get in before the traffic hits me going north, and I'm going south. Make a left turn in. I get into the parking lot, super crowded, and I'm looking for a spot, but I noticed somebody in my rear view. So I think, well, maybe they're just looking for a spot as well. It's a lot of cars. Let me just go around this other car. I keep driving around, but then I've realized the person's following me. And so I speed up a little. They speed up too, and they're just on me. So eventually I'm like, well, I'm not going to fucking get out of the car now. I got to do something about this. Like, what do I do? So I go, I circle back around, do a complete like 180, go back towards the stop sign to get out of the parking lot. But of course, it's jam packed with cars. So I'm kind of trapped and boxed in. Typically, there's always cops around, but of course, there was not one cop around. So I stop, and the person swerves around me, gets in front, blocks me so that I can't drive anymore. And I couldn't back up because, again, there's people behind me and on all sides. The guy jumps out. He comes up to the driver's side window, and he's like punching the glass, like full force. And I'm like, what? Like, what the fuck did I do? I was literally saying, like, what do you want?
No, wait, where was he again with your vehicle?
Driver's side window.
And he's like punching like this, like as hard as he can,
Yeah.
breaking it.
He didn't break it. It didn't shatter. It didn't crack. None of that. Yeah, he was just punching it. But I never. And he just stopped like after like 10, 15 seconds. Like
Probably
after.
broke his dumbass hand.
Yeah, and I never figured out what the reason was. I guess I cut him off, but I didn't see him.
Was he
But
white?
I don't think so. Maybe.
He saw a black guy and said, I better not do this, I'll be killed.
It was nighttime. So
What the fuck?
he might have been Mexican. I don't know. I can't remember.
No.
Ice.
Yeah,
You should have ran his ass
over.
over, Mark. You just backed up like
He was yelling a lot of
Take him out.
expletives that I can't repeat on here.
Oh.
Yeah, it was not a good situation.
So he's punching, he's not breaking the glass. He
Mm-hmm.
gives up after 15 seconds. He just gets back in the car and leaves.
He had like his wife or his girlfriend with him or something like that. And he, I guess she was like yelling for him to stop.
Yeah.
And so he just did. But I wasn't even scared. I was just more like, what the fuck is going on right now? I was just more flabbergasted by the whole thing than anything.
So I wonder if that's like, does that necessitate? I think it does, like deadly force. Like it's if somebody's trying to break into your vehicle, it's almost like they're trying to break into your house. So it's like if they get in there, then you can assume something bad's going to happen. So you probably could have shot his ass straight through that window and would have been justified.
Yeah. Luckily, my door was locked. Like, because the first thing he did was pull the handle to get in.
Yeah.
And it was locked. So
Yeah.
Should have been like Nino Brown. Just or New Jack City, just shoot him in the face. But yeah, man,
I've never had anything like that happen. I've never had anybody get out of their car on me. If they did, I'm not sure what the hell I would do, really.
yeah, and I was so young back then.
Yeah.
You know, so like I was Yeah, I didn't even know what the hell to do.
I'd bite their fucking nose.
I sure as hell wasn't going to get out. That was the last thing.
Fucking Rambo's like a wild Wolverine or something. Ah.
I mean, I'm crazy.
Anyway, that brings us to Jennifer Jason Leigh, who's also an incredibly underrated actress.
Yeah.
She's great in almost everything she's in.
Mhm.
What would be the film that sticks with you most for her?
You know, oddly enough, it's probably The Hateful Eight, but also Fast Times for obvious reasons.
Yeah, of course.
But I heard a story about her a long time ago when she did the Hudsucker Proxy. I don't know if you remember that movie that was like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Tim Robbins was in it.
she has like a photographic memory and she could memorize like all that dialogue just by looking at it. And then she would just recite it perfectly. Because if you remember that movie, her character is basically like talking like a 1920s style, you know, like really fast. And she just has all this dialogue. And they said that she could just like spout it out like without messing up.
Mhm. Yeah, I think one of the reasons she said she took this role was because she wanted to work with Rutger Hauer again. The year before they had did that movie Flesh and Blood.
Oh yeah.
But she's memorable in just about everything. Eyes of a Stranger,
Oh yeah, I forgot that's good.
Buried Alive, which I always enjoyed.
The Tim Matheson one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I like that one. It's a TV movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There was a film she was in I couldn't get into though. Existence.
Oh, Existence.
Cronenberg, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That
a
one I'm
weird,
like,
that's
come
a
on.
weird fucking movie, man. That's like even for Cronenberg.
Yeah.
And you know, I've seen Crash and all the other stuff and the newer stuff that he's done. Like that's up there with some of the weirdest ones I've seen.
I'm like, this kind of just was a lesser version of Videodrome to me.
Hmm.
Of course, this is going to be the finger French fry scene, of course, which I did.
This is the scene that I always kind of like remembered for some reason from being a kid.
It was supposed to be an eyeball in the burger or something, but they switched it to a finger. I know that's one of the things that for some reason they thought that would be graphic, but a severed finger's okay.
I feel like the figure probably works better somehow.
Oh yeah, it definitely does.
Although for me, this is like the weirdest I've ever seen someone eat French fries, because it's like he picks one up and then he drops it. They just takes a bite and he lets it go, but he doesn't eat the whole thing.
It's too busy staring at Jennifer.
It's like he doesn't finish the whole French fry. He just eats a little bit of it, then he drops it. Then he eats a little bit.
Plus, he picks up another French fry and ain't even finished the other one yet.
Yeah,
No
I know,
asshole.
it's like, finish the one French fry.
He's
See,
nibbling on it like a fucking gerbil.
They just drops the thing. I'm like, if I have a French fry, it's shoveled in my mouth or something.
He's
So
been
that,
through- he's been through a lot, though.
the reveal.
He's like,
Oh yeah, this guy, Billy Greenbush from Jason Goes to Hell. He
Billy
also plays a
Greenbush.
cop in that as well.
Oh yeah, she ain't had a taste of the dude yet.
Yeah.
He was the dad in Critters as well.
Yeah. Oh, and then Gene Davis as well, who's also the killer in 10 to Midnight. And in Messenger of Death with another Charles Bronson movie he was in.
What's his name again?
Gene Davis.
I knew he looked familiar. I forgot he had 10 to Midnight.
so is this guy the cop? No, he's not the cop that turns into that Jason possesses, is he? And Jason Goes to Hell.
He's the one that at the end when it's like she doesn't know who is possessed and she kills the wrong one, and the one she kills is Billy Greenbush. I think in the police station he did like hit in the nose.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's no way that that's his worst movie to me.
What's that?
Jamarl?
No.
Oh no,
No,
he's got a couple that are much worse than that.
one of them that's in there. A lot of people would say it'd be Dracula 3D.
That's what I was gonna say, but I know
It's not that bad. So.
Yeah.
I forgot about that movie. Dracula 3D.
I mean, he was in Buffy, the original Buffy. That's not a great movie, by the way. It's okay, but like, it's not a great movie.
What about Turbulence 3 Heavy Metal?
I've never seen that, Rambo. I
Had
have no
to
idea.
pull that up.
That's like a plane, and there's like a heavy metal band playing on the plane. And I think like bad guys take over it. I think he's like the pilot or something.
It's terrible. That was like a direct to DVD movie, right?
No, I won 3,000 theaters markers.
Turbulence 3.
The one I was thinking of was, I mean, rest in peace, the director.
Rambo's such a
Albert
dick. 3,000 theaters. Sorry.
No, there was a film called Blast, which Albert Pyun directed it. It was Die Hard at a swimming pool. Lyndon Ashby, who played Johnny Cage in the 90s Mortal Kombat, was the star. I think Andrew Divoff or someone like him was a bad guy. Pretty much all Roger Howard did was be in a van and talk over like one of those roles.
So they're in a swimming pool, but they can't get out of the swimming pool because terrorists have them like.
Yeah, it's like a swimming pool, maybe for an Olympic team or something, and they take over a swimming pool, which I guess because it was cheap to film as a swimming pool. And then he's going around this, facility. It sucks.
Yeah, that might take it. Just by your description of it.
I think Kato Lorber or someone released it. Or maybe MVD released it on Blu-ray. You pick it up if you want, folks. Blast. Creative title, too, Blast.
So yeah, this came out after the Terminator.
Yeah. That was 84.
Yeah, this scene coming up is reminiscent of the Terminator. Just taking out a whole police department, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's in this it's off screen.
Yeah.
Which I guess works for the reveal. To see times it's revealed like, wow, this is what this guy can do. And then you see later with the vehicle him actually doing like how he's capable of this. So maybe a military training. What's that movie? The Guest.
Oh yeah,
the Guest where you had the. And I rewatched that again. I like that more the second time, because that has. Something about his character remind me a little bit of the Roger Howard character here. But that's a pretty good one for those that haven't seen The Guest.
Other part about that too is really the only reason he did that was because he just, in order for the game to continue, he has to have him out.
Right.
He can't be locked up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really all in service of just fucking with him. Like,
yeah. Yeah, like you say, it's a very interesting cat and mouse game that, if done wrong, could look like, if this was performed badly, directed badly, you could go into it's unrealistic or it's this and that, but yet it doesn't matter in this. It works. I don't know if it's just because the level of competence behind the camera, because of the performances, combination of both. I mean, I just see this done horribly. Well, I guess that's the remake, but I mean, like in other
I was going
films,
to say that's exactly what I was going to say. It has been done
Yeah.
horribly.
I kind of want to forget that it exists, but
This doesn't look like an elite bunch of cops to me. No, it's probably true.
Buddy, they got Billy Greenbush on the squad.
In fact, that guy's name is Billy Greenbush is amazing. During this scene, isn't there just like a random ass dog in this somewhere? That's like,
Yeah.
when he finds the cops,
yeah,
the dog's licking the blood off the neck
I always
of the cop.
remembered that for some reason too.
Well, I mean, because like the dog's like kind of being friendly, but he's still licking blood, and I mean that's this tangent, but think about how many people they pass away, and then their pets
Oh,
finally
no.
their pets have eaten them.
Speaking of which, I don't know why, but I actually watched Primate
Okay,
the
yeah,
other day. Have you seen it, Rambo?
not yet. Soon.
Okay. Mark, have you seen it?
Not yet.
Okay, listen. That movie, to me, and I know some people are going to hate that movie, so it's like whatever. But to me, that movie is a lot better than it had any like reason to be. I mean,
Okay.
it's not like an Oscar-winning film. It's a fucking killer monkey movie, but like for what it is, like it turned out a lot better than I imagined it would.
Cool. That's cool. Check it out.
Favorite C. Thomas Howell movie?
Is it E.T.? No.
Of course it is.
Jesus,
loves
man,
E.T..
it's probably got to be this one because I mean, it definitely ain't Soul Man. And
Yeah, the closest would be Red Dawn for me, but this I
Yeah.
gotta put this above it.
That's what I was thinking too. And then The Outsiders, but I mean,
I was going to say
like-
that.
I like this movie better than any of those, to be honest.
Yeah. I always wonder like those weird marks on the cell wall. It's like these black marks for some reason. Like someone have a fire in there or something. It's just these weird black marks on his jail cell before like someone took a dump on the wall. Not Matthew Horror, you're fine. You didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, you did, buddy. I want you to feel bad about it from now on.
Was there ever moments you guys had issues with the cops for any reason?
Yeah, Mark. Did you ever have any issues with the
I asked
cop?
both of you. I didn't ask just Mark now.
Fucking
Now that's profiling.
Yeah, I mean, I've been arrested a couple times.
For what?
I'm kidding. I've never been arrested.
Rambo.
Don't know until you ask.
Oh,
Maybe for
shit.
Jacob, man.
There was one time. This is no joke. I may have told this story on like a old show or something. The closest I ever came to getting arrested was I was drunk at a party one time, and I was probably 18 or 19, something like that. And I got pissed off about something. I can't remember what it was because I was drunk, but somebody there pissed me off. So I was like, fuck it. I'm leaving the party. Like, and I'd driven there with somebody else and they would not like take me back to the house. So I was like, all right, I'll just fucking walk. Cause my house is probably like 2 miles away or something like that. So I walked left the party and walked and got on the highway, on the side of the highway, and was because I was fucking drunk, and was walking back and got up to like a bridge and was crossing the bridge and like a 4-lane highway, and a cop pulled me over on the side of the road and was like, where you come? What are you doing? Like it was the middle of the night. I don't remember what time it was, but it was too late for somebody apparently to be walking like down a fucking highway, and probably staggering. And he was like, blah blah blah. He's like, we're gonna give you a breathalyzer, and I remember him radioing it in for somebody to bring him a breathalyzer, and the guy was like, we don't have one or something like that, and he was like, oh. So he was just like, oh, fuck it. Do you want like a ride home? And I was like, yeah, I guess. And he just drove me home. And that was it.
Police don't have a fucking breathalyzer.
There was some problem with the breathalyzer. Like he either was like, he couldn't get one or he was too far away. I don't remember what it was now, but they couldn't get one out there. So he just like gave up and drove me home.
What do they have? Just one they share with each other? Like,
probably. That wouldn't surprise me, especially back then.
Isn't that one of the things cops usually they have? Because probably half the time stop someone, give a breath. But I mean, you were being responsible. You didn't want to drive home drunk, so like, what else could you do?
I probably would have, Rambo. I just didn't have a vehicle. I was too drunk to give a shit at that point. I just walked.
But apparently, this was shot in California in the Mojave Desert, among other places. So, but I read that it was mostly California.
That's what I was thinking, but I wasn't sure 100%.
Because I remember Mojave Desert was one of the places. I don't know why. Anytime I think of the desert, I think of one of the most boring fucking films I've seen, was that Matt Damon one where they just walk in the desert. I forget what it's called. I think Gus Van Sant did.
Yeah.
It's like they just walk in the desert for nothing and then they die. Man,
You don't like deserts and sand much. You don't like Dune either.
Oh yeah, like that one guy like got pissed. I didn't like Dune 2, even though I haven't seen it. I haven't even seen the film.
He knows you'll hate it.
I give a fuck about Dune.
Who does give a fuck about them new Dune movies? Damn. Like it's like Avatar movies or something.
Charlemagne, whatever the hell his name is. Fans. Yeah, a lot of these cops in these movies are just idiots or fat.
Mm-hmm.
Or fat idiots.
I miss that style of police car, though.
Oh, yeah. See, now this is why they
To be
probably
fair,
have the wall.
That could have killed him. I mean,
Yep.
The warning shot, you mean?
no, I mean shooting the driver and just letting the car fucking roll down the road.
Okay. I'm not there yet.
Oh, okay.
Where I'm at is he's got the gun behind the guy's head in the car.
Yeah, that's where I'm at too.
Okay.
With the CB radios. Do people still use CB radios?
Not that I know of. I'll bet truckers are the only ones that really do. Okay, now I'm there. Yeah, you're right. Like that was a fucking. I mean, took a big chance that he would survive that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
and apparently Rudger did all his driving stunts.
Oh
The
yeah.
majority of that was all him, and a few other stunts as well.
Yeah, I
Like
remember
the,
reading something where it said that he was really, really good. Actually, like
mhm.
the stunt drivers were impressed.
Yeah, I think he the bit with the shotgun, like when I think he dives through the thing with it, and I think they said like he chipped his tooth with the shotgun. It was so
Yeah.
heavy.
So now he's just going to kill himself. That's nice.
Yeah.
Little adversity, and he just wants to kill himself. Thank you for that, Cito. I'm sorry, unalive himself. You're not allowed to say that.
Oh yeah.
God.
Get upset. Get pissed.
I just hate the world now. It's just the silliest shit.
But I mean, for this scene, I like it because, there are a lot of people that have that moment of weakness where there's that fear of who the hell is this guy? What else is he going to do? Now they think I murdered these cops. Just, I mean, how many people who did do things, they just finish the job on it. But go back to Mark when he shot the driver. Maybe that's like another challenge. Let's see if you can survive this. Let's see if you can stop this car. It's like these series of mini challenges. But then in Hitcher 2, C. Thomas Howell just dies like a bitch. Negating the whole fucking thing.
I forgot about that until you mentioned it.
He just dies like halfway through, and then Carrie Wooer just.
Oh my God. Are you serious? When the fuck they just bring Carrie Wooer out in those like 2000 movies?
She's they're a couple. Then she becomes the lead after C. Towers gets killed.
Well, I mean,
just that film sucks dick.
It does.
It certainly does. So really, this movie is just like an extreme version of Fear Factor, if you think about it. There's all these challenges, but like just a lot of murder.
I didn't think of it that way, but I guess yeah. For anyone in the chat, if you've ever been on a road trip, is there a certain cafe that you think of that really stands out? Like there was good food. Because I know sometimes I watch these like channels that this cafe you never heard of, but have like the best pie or the best whatever. Just see if anyone in the chat, if there's been any experience that you never heard of this place, but it had like the best whatever. Just a smile.
Yeah.
But you're right. It is really like a dad teaching his son. This really is kind of moment where, like, the gun's not even loaded, all that stuff.
Rutger Hauer doesn't give a fuck at all. Like that's what makes it great. He's trying to be a badass, but he's not intimidating whatsoever.
I always wondered, that's another one of those small character things you don't really know too much about. Briefly in that shot on John Ryder's hand, you see two rings.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, was he married at one point? Is that trophies from a victim? Maybe the fingers that he cut off? Like, there's so much mystery to the character. I love it.
– You're about to kiss him. Is there a thing about when you have the dead, you put coins over the eyes? Maybe something about the soul. I'm trying to think if there's like a.
There was a reason behind the coins on the eyes bit.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was either, but I read it some.
Yeah, Eric Reg explained at one point on an interview one time. I can't remember what he said though.
But Eric Red, I mean, you mentioned this before, near the beginning. He's a very talented guy. Very crazy what happened to him too. I mean, I'm sure you guys know the story about what he tried to do to himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, I believe it was like not a hit and run, like it was an accident with his car and someone died.
I think I always assumed it was his car. Yeah.
And so, for what I understand, he felt guilty, slit his wrists. Oh no, his throat. I think his throat. I think he slit his throat. He did survive, thankfully.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, the accident is an accident, and thankfully he recovered and lived his life fully now. But very dire thing to do. I mean, I can't even imagine.
People on here putting places on there, you're talking about diners and things like that. There's a place in West Virginia, I think. It's not far from here. It's called Hillbilly Hot Dogs, which is actually really good. Weird little like diner stop that looks is decorated like, I think it's a school bus or something. Like you walk in, but it's all decorated like with all this, hillbilly style stuff. But it's actually really good.
Do you remember any specific entrees or stuff you would get there, or just everything was good?
Wainers. It's all wieners.
That's it? Nothing else?
Just wieners.
Okay.
All day.
I'm not going to say any jokes about it.
Yeah, just
Well, it's what it is. It's all wieners.
I know. I'll leave that for Wes. But you said it was local, or is it far enough away?
It's a little ways away from where I'm at, like probably an hour, something like that.
Okay.
Locally, there's not a lot of diners left around here anymore, man. They just don't stay in business. There used to be. No, no.
Is it because you think people just more towards the fast food?
Yeah, everybody eats fast food now. There's a million places like that. The only place around here anymore is called Billy Ray's, and it's a diner, just like a regular diner, but like it's gotten kind of shitty over the years. It used to be really good, but like it's expensive as hell now, and the food's not nearly as good.
I mean, that's kind of maybe it's inevitable, but it's kind of a shame. But I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, all of the sit down places, and there used to be a ton. Like there used to be just diners and restaurants and things like that. They all went out of business years ago. And places that would serve actual food, just I guess the competition of all these shitty ass fast food places ran them out.
Yeah, they're probably faster, cheaper, and
Mhm.
not as good, but people want the faster and cheaper instead. Or they recognize the name, so they just go towards the brand name. Mark, are there diners where you're at, like anything else, or just fast food?
Mostly fast food. You'd have to go a little ways out to find any like small diners.
I remember riding a bus, the Greyhound bus. It was one of the worst experiences of my fucking life.
I can't imagine you on a bus, Rambo. That's just not something that I could ever think of.
And the thing is that it was a trip from here to Iowa, and I don't know if this is what happened, but I got so sick. I might have had the C to the O to the VID. I might have, because that's how sick I was after it. Or it was just dirty ass people who don't wash their hands or ass. But I just remember being so sick. I've never been that sick before. And I'm like, yeah, man. Then you're waiting the bus station. There's nothing there. It takes forever. People don't know how to wash or deodorant.
Savannah keeps talking about wanting to take a trip, one of those like Greyhound trips where we should go up to Boston from here on like a bus with it. And I'm like, dude, I ain't fucking doing that. Like, let's be honest here. Like riding 8 hours on a bus with like 40 other people and then staying in a hotel and then riding another 8 hours. Like, fuck no. Like, it's just not gonna happen.
Because the seats really aren't that comfortable. And then I thought it was the bus where it'd be like a little TV or something. It wasn't. So there's nothing there. You plug your phone in, it doesn't charge half the time.
I can't stand the idea too of just being like it's somebody else. Like you can't stop or anything when you want to, or do anything when you want to. Just somebody else driving, and well,
A shared
no.
bathroom with a. God forbid if you need to go to the restroom.
And this is a great sequence coming up right here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a little ridiculous given what John Ryder's using to shoot with, but still fun.
Hey, John Wick. Oh, Mark, you wouldn't say it's ridiculous if it was John Wick. Who it is.
I would.
I know. But see, it needs this 9 Inch Nails song. That's what's missing. I couldn't believe that when I didn't expect anything, but I definitely didn't expect to hear boom, 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 fuck you like an animal. Because I'm like, how does that fit? But Michael Bay did produce it, so I guess it does make sense.
That whole movie doesn't fit.
Maybe up someone's ass. That's where it belongs. Is it because this film didn't do well? I'm guessing that's why Robert Harmon didn't direct a whole lot. Just, I mean, you mentioned Nowhere to Run, Highwaymen.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad he didn't do a whole lot because just the way this actually scene plans out, very talented.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think his next movie was that Travolta movie. I think it's called Eyes of an Angel. It's not the prequel to Michael.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
He's like,
He's dancing around with wings and shit. God.
I mean, just the amount of cuts and angles and shots you have to put the scene together.
Yeah.
Deer Hunter. Yeah, I remember it.
Yeah, I do.
I've never seen it and probably never will, but I remember it.
I don't even want to ask what that movie.
It's
I'm
one of
guessing
those
the title.
Asian films, that
Yeah.
Cat 3
Oh.
kind of style.
Okay. Gotcha.
Kind of stuff that Steve probably cranks his hog to at night. You know what I mean?
It's crazy you have something as simple as just cars flipping over and it still will look amazing compared to today, where I don't know why they constantly do this. Even if they do something practical, they have to add something CG to it, whether smoke or a piece falling off and it's CG. And I'm like, you put all this time to do in something practical, but then the CG just makes it look artificial, or the
Yeah.
whole thing's CG. I just don't get it.
Yeah, I think anytime you put CG in something that's noticeable, like it just takes you completely out of the movie. I don't care what it is, if it's a car chase or fucking gunshots, even. Like if I know that, like if it's CG, like gunfire and stuff like, I just want to turn the movie off. I can't stand stuff like that.
Yeah.
I always heard that helicopter stunts were like the most dangerous stunts you could do in a movie.
I would.
Clearly.
Oh yeah.
I would think so. Yeah. I mean, there's just so much that can go
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have done a whole show on the Twilight Zone incident alone. Fuck John Landis.
I was waiting. But yeah. Timestamp. Mine's backwards. Do y'all have a timestamp?
I am on 103.50.
That's pretty close to where I think I'm at. Psycho Killer. Mark, have you seen Psycho Killer yet?
No, I was going to go see it, but somebody that I know saw it and said it was not worth it. That they fucked it up, basically. That was a script that sat for so long, over a decade, and I was thinking about that. Like, why did that not get a lot more promotion? And I didn't really see anything online, and you kind of had to be looking for it to even know. And at that point, like, who else is gonna fucking know that it exists? So yeah, it's
Well,
unfortunate.
come on, Mark. You gotta see for yourself what you do. You know, that's just what
Yeah.
I say.
I mean, even some of the reviews
you know, people
online,
are-
they said it was as generic as it looks like it is.
Oh, you
Yeah,
can't see for yourself. You fuck cheating shit.
You gotta see it, man, before you make up any of your opinion.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're not being fair, Mark.
I'm still gonna watch it. I
One
didn't say I
fair
wouldn't see it,
fuck.
but I just haven't seen it yet.
Be such
actually-
an unfair fuck.
You actually don't have to see it because, like, somebody, I think Matt was mentioning Scream 7, and I can already tell you that's going to be a piece of shit. I don't have to see it.
Yeah.
I mean,
It might be the best
100%.
one. You never know.
No, it won't.
You gotta see it.
It won't be. No. We worth shit.
Yeah. There's no reason. No point.
Now, C. Thomas is a 5-star wanted level. Oh man, that's sad. They're promoting Psycho Killer in NXT with somebody dressed as the killer in the audience.
Oh boy.
Really? Like that film was such high profile. They even right. Okay.
3 years after they shot it.
You know that's not a good sign.
It's never a good sign. I mean, they gave it to a guy that's not really known for too much, and then like the way they cast it, like from what I had heard about the script years ago, that it was going to be like a even more dark, not companion piece to Seven, but something like more in that vein of like, you know, just the crazy killer. But it, looking at it, it just doesn't look as good, at least from the stuff I've seen recently.
I'd never even heard of the film before you guys mentioned it.
Yeah, I just recently heard about it, but it was all from like bad press, like that it had gotten. Like,
Yeah,
that's the reason why I heard about it.
Yeah, studios were. I think there was a bidding war over it, but again, that was like over a decade ago. It was a Andrew Kevin Walker script.
Well, then I'd probably be guessing it got rewritten a lot.
That's what I was thinking too.
You said 3 years? It was
sat on the shelf for 3 years, and they didn't even end up making it for over like 10. That script is incredibly old, very old. I think I first heard about it around like 2007 or 2008.
So this film got released in theaters. It went to video with HBO. It was HBO. So what was it the reason that it was never on physical media for a while? Like there was a good stint until finally Second Sight, and then I forget who released it in the US.
Yeah, I think it was. Who was the company that released?
I think it was a studio release.
It was a studio. I just can't remember what the hell the studio was.
Warner.
Warner.
Was it,
man? I know at one time or another we knew the answer to that because we had asked a bunch of times Felcher that question before it came out, but I can't remember what it was. It's a rights issue, but I can't remember why it was never released until recently.
Maybe HBO only had it for a little bit of time, and then something got lost in the shuffle. Maybe that happens more often than not. Was there ever any word of anything being deleted from? I mean, other than maybe more gore, but was there ever any word of any other deleted scenes?
Since we're on these two, I know one of them was a sex scene that was. It was never shot. It was in the original script.
Was it filmed or it was just in the script?
I don't think they shot it. Just in the script. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to it. Like I said, there was a whole nother hour at least that they didn't shoot. But yeah, they just kept chipping away at it, taking all the graphic stuff out. Apparently, the sex scene was supposed to be graphic. Other gore and stuff. More scenes with John Ryder. So it's very, very.
Now the gore stuff they never shot, right?
They didn't shoot it, from what I remember them saying.
Killer. That terrible Ice Nine Kills made another horrible song for Scream 7. Man.
Another, like they did one before?
They did one for Terrifier 3.
Oh, I forgot all about that. I just saw the film, but I forgot all about it. I just saw Terrifier 3.
I'll probably put the music video in at the end of the movie.
I guess.
That's what they did for Terrifier 3.
I didn't know they did a song for that.
I feel like I should like them, but I don't. I'm not sure why. Like, I mean, it's basically a horror-centered band, but
Yeah.
let's see. Psycho Hobo says there will be another remake of this movie called The Hitcher, starring a female Hitcher.
Nah,
That'd
called
be killer.
the Bitcher.
That sounds like something Hollywood would make now.
Here comes the Bitcher. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think no one would give a rat's ass, and maybe they learned a thing or two.
This is terrifying too, by the way. Like him just in the bed.
Yeah. Just lets himself in, lays down.
Yeah. She has no idea.
And there are alterations to the scene coming up with her in the truck. I think originally the first draft, I think he said she was supposed to be pinned between a wall in the truck or something like that.
Yeah.
Then it was changed to her getting ripped apart with her and the truck and a pole or something like that. And then, whether you believe Rudger or not, he said that he came up with the trailer like hitch idea.
I mean, I don't doubt it. I feel like Rutger Hauer's an honest dude. I feel like we have no reason to doubt his honesty. He's like Abraham Lincoln. Probably. Okay, here's the weird thing about that. For those people that don't know what he's talking about, they are having a screening of Dawn of the Dead at the Living Dead weekend in the mall, the Monroeville Mall. When I saw it, we saw Friday night, I believe it was Friday night, Return of the Living Dead, and then Saturday night it was Dawn of the Dead in the theater there. And both of those movies played amazingly well for completely different reasons with a crowd of people. So yeah, regardless of when you see it or like it will be a great experience because they just play so well with that crowd.
I'm go ahead.
I was going to mention the guy with the cowboy hat, Jeffrey DeMunn.
Oh yeah,
He's in several Stephen King movies.
Green Mile.
Yeah. He's also in the Blob remake as well.
Yep, he's the sheriff in that.
Christmas Evil. My personal favorite is the X-Files movie where he gets ripped apart by the alien in the thing.
Yeah.
He's been in a lot of things, actually.
Yeah, he is.
I think he was in Warning Sign back in the day.
Yes, he was. He was in that too.
Underrated one. He was on The Walking Dead, was he?
Yeah, he was one of the main characters for quite a while in the beginning.
Does he die like everybody else?
Yeah, they fucking killed everybody except Norman Reedus.
Yeah, can't kill him.
Because they had to keep that 30 to 40-year-old female demographic in there. So
yeah,
you want to keep on watching.
I only saw the first season, so kind of gave up after that. But that's another actor. He's always good. He's good in everything I've seen him in. Jeffrey DeMunn.
Yeah,
It doesn't really get talked about much. See, this is why, I mean, I guess their opinion, but people like Roger Ebert's like, if you're that affected by the scene, then it did the job it was supposed to
Yeah,
do.
that's what I think too. Like,
Mhm.
I mean, if it stays with you, and this scene has always stayed with me since I first saw it.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
know that the guy is doing a good job because that's the point.
Mhm.
This was almost not even in the movie. This is one of the scenes that they had to fight over, because they thought it would have been too much.
That's the weird thing, because you don't see anything, but that shows intensity.
Well, that's kind of how they won the battle, is that they didn't show it, but it's still in the movie, and it's actually far more effective the way that they
Yeah.
did it.
There's
And
a lot of parallels here with like Texas Chainsaw too, because your mind kind of like fills in the blanks. You don't really see
Mhm.
much of anything in
Right.
this movie.
Yeah. I mean, I hate bringing this film up again, but one of the reasons I hate the remake so much is that's a perfect example. If you want to show a total opposites, total 180s of what makes everything about this work and then everything about that not work, is that the remake did everything opposite.
Yeah.
And it does show it, but this is shitty CG blood,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I remember.
ridiculous, laughable, zero intensity. Just you laugh while this is effective. It's one of the perfect examples if you want to see a 180.
I mean, at this point, he ought to be able to shoot him. I don't know. Like, feel like, you know,
I think that was the original thing too. That was one of another change. He was supposed to shoot Ryder, not right here, but later on the road, when he's like down, that he's just supposed to obliterate him with the shotgun. But they keep the scene going, which makes it more fun. I mean, he keeps getting back up.
I think they did a
Dear-
smart thing here though, where you could be really annoyed with the character, but they do make a point of if he does, she'll die.
yeah.
Right.
And so, like, okay, he'll have that guilt that he caused it, while here he didn't cause it. Plus, the cops would have fucking put him in jail. Some kind of, I don't know. You know, the cops would have blamed him in some ways. The cops, they don't always have to be fair. They still would have blamed C. Thomas if he shot him. So it's like she was going to die either way, but doing it this way, he wouldn't be in jail, convicted of manslaughter, whatever the case. You got the girl killed, all that stuff they were pinning on him.
They should have shot that scene Captain Road style, where just dragging her body with like intestines and shit hanging out. Choke on her. No, that was probably a wise decision to not show anything.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all this. He's from Disneyland.
Oh yeah, the interrogation scene. The only thing he's really thinking about too is just fucking getting out and getting C. Thomas out. Like, keep fucking with him.
Yeah.
Now, this guy doing the interrogation, I remember him. Anyone who saw Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Quark, the friendly with all the makeup, that's him.
Hmm.
He's done a lot of other character roles as well.
He looks like he probably not, but he looks like the little fucking rat guy from Arena. Do you remember that character?
I vaguely remember reading. Yeah, that's a hell of
That's a
Yeah,
that's a deep dive there, but
Mhm.
yeah. I swear to God, his face looks like the same fucking face, even with through the makeup and everything. Maybe it's just his
Look that
face.
up. Yeah, wait for my phones. I will look that up.
Little evil rat guy or whatever that helps the lead villain.
How do you feel about that movie, Arena? Since you brought it up,
I
know it was in
actually
that pack
really
you bought.
I really like that movie, and it's really bad, and it's like a B movie, but like I enjoy it for what it is, which is just a really crappy,
Yeah,
weird science fiction action movie.
the lead
I do
guy
not,
sucks.
however, enjoy like some of the others in Empire did, like Robot Jocks and
Yeah,
shit. What was the other one? There's a lot of them similar to that.
Mhm. There's an Eric Red cameo, one of the guys escorting John Ryder to the transport bus.
what the fuck? It is him.
I told you, man. It looks like
Yeah, it is him.
even
Yep.
through the makeup, like you could just tell.
Wow. Okay.
Like I was watching that fucking movie. This was about a week ago. I was watching that movie, and I was like, I know that guy. I didn't like bother looking it up or anything, but I was like, I know that face somehow or another. And then this fucking shit came on. And I'm like, that's who it is. That's got to be who it is.
Armin Shimmerman. Yep. Arena, 1989.
Yep, he's the little rat fuck in there. I can't remember his name, but he
Yeah,
helps like the
Weasel.
weasel. Yeah.
You got it. Good job. Okay.
That's an odd coincidence that I just watched that movie and this guy was in that movie. So yeah, we're not going to get to this part of the movie, and then everything just works out and they can get transferred. Yeah, it'll be fine.
That's what's great is that, like, the film could have ended there. I mean, but we all know he would have just kept on killing anyway. And sure as hell, by the time he
It's
catches
definitely
up to
a
him.
bit of a crowd pleaser ending.
Oh, yeah.
I think after this stuff, the guy's done and people have gone through. Nice to see that comeuppance. I'm surprised how fast the film went. We're almost at the end.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's a short movie anyway, but like when it's a good movie, it actually feels short. Unlike
Yeah.
Soul Man, which felt like it went on for 3 hours.
Yeah. I think Soul Man was a longer film.
Well, they had a message. They needed to get that message in.
That's right.
Yeah, the
Important.
message. This black guy can't play basketball.
That was the message. Yeah. Fucking movie, man. Odd.
It is a shame that the film did not do better. I mean, I get it. No, I don't get it. Fuck that. It should have done better.
I don't get it either, to be honest. Like, it actually lost money,
Yeah.
which
Mhm.
I do not understand. But
Sally, that is a consistent thing where you look back, even just the 80s alone, there's a lot of good movies that just for some reason the audience didn't check out or didn't get, or and the studios do look at that. They do look at that, and if they see that pattern, they go away from it, and then you get some more cookie cutter stuff. I mean, just how the business is. And yeah, I just remember seeing this on VHS. I don't repeat myself, but I'm expecting something, not a slight against it, but like a graduation day, like just the slasher 80s film. And then I didn't think it'd be like this well made. And that was nice surprise. Pleasant surprise. Like it's a real film compared like Graduation Days.
Yeah.
Sorry to Graduation Day fans. All two
What
of
are you
you.
picking up? Why the fuck are you picking on graduation day? Just out of nowhere.
Because it's kind of a shitty slasher film.
For the same reason that I just brought up Arena out of nowhere, probably just happened to be like on your mind. Yeah, we've come to the final showdown.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you first saw this, had you heard of the film, or was it just a blind watch? If you
Blind watch for me.
I have no idea because I was only like about 8 years old. Like I don't know, like if I'd heard of it. I don't think I would have.
films like this didn't affect you when you were 8?
Oh, it affected me. I still remember parts of this, like
Oh,
you
okay.
know, from when I was a kid.
Yeah.
All those films affect you when you're a kid. You latch on to certain parts of them.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not a serial killer or anything. If that's what you mean.
No,
That
I
you
wasn't
know of.
thinking that, but
That you know of. Keep that in mind, Mark. I'm coming.
right now
for
that you said it, you know what they say, self-incriminating.
That's right.
No, I wasn't thinking. Oh, you must be a serial killer because you saw this film. Is that what someone has said? Like, oh, you watch this, you must be like a serial killer or something? Or is that like
That was a common belief that if you watched a lot of horror films and shit when you were younger, that it
Oh,
warped
yeah.
your mind. Yeah.
stupid
Right.
people? From ignorant people, yeah. Like this satanic panic and all that stuff.
Yeah. The 80s were really bad for that shit, like for people believing that kind of stuff. And the 90s were too, actually, with Tipper Gore and all her bullshit.
Yeah.
.12 gauge auto loader. Uzi 9mm. Sorry, got locked into that.
That Spaz 12 shotgun.
Mm.
Can you one arm fire that? Like, is that even possible?
Not like
So-
that. No, you'd have to
so-
lock your fucking number one. He's not locking his elbow. There's no way in hell you're going to be able to shoot that like that.
Silver Wings, I know you got one of those. Let me know in the chat.
He's got a phased plasma rifle in the 40-watt range.
Oh, he said, yes, you can. You can one arm fire that with the hook. Cool.
It probably hurt though. Just the pushback. But I don't think he cares.
No, I don't think. Yeah.
But yeah, there's pretty much a guy that I don't know if I want to say he wants to die, but he wants to maybe teach something. Or
I think he did want to.
you did. I mean,
Well, I mean, he said that earlier. He's like, I want you to stop me. That's
Yeah.
what I always got from him. Like he wanted to be stopped because he was
Yeah,
never
he
gonna
was-
stop killing.
he was on a mission in this movie. That was the whole point of the movie, I think, really was like he wanted somebody.
Mission from God.
Well, maybe not God, you know what I mean? Somebody else down below. But he was definitely on a mission.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the thing. There's a lot of cool underlining meanings that you get out of it. I mean, that's what makes the story even more interesting than just make it more typical.
The one thing they used to do in movies that they do here that I always appreciated was you don't have any idea what the reasoning is for this guy doing this. And it makes it like 1,000 times better. Same thing with Halloween. And you don't have to go through the whole backstory.
So do you think they do that more nowadays of explaining?
Oh, they 100% do now, yeah.
So what do you think, like, when that change started or why it started?
I don't fucking know. It seems to me that it started in the early 2000s with the remake trend and everything. I don't know if it's just lack of creativity, like they couldn't figure out how to make a movie like that, how to, remake a movie. So they're like, well, let's just go back and, figure out why everything happened. But that was an awful trend, man.
It's an easy cop out to create a story out of something that like doesn't really even need to be told.
Yeah.
I mean, we had to know that Michael Myers' mom was going to get skull fucked or whatever.
Yeah, the fucking hell.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm broken up. I can't work. Or whatever. So yeah, like you were saying, though, in the original, the plan is that he just goes over and shoots him, but they had him actually stand up to show that I guess he was like a threat.
Mm-hmm.
And so, it made it okay to shoot. I mean, fuck, I would have emptied the damn. At that point, I'd emptied that shotgun in his back while he was laying down. I don't give a damn what was going on, but I think they thought it would help the movie.
Yeah.
It did not, unfortunately, help the movie.
No. Beautiful last shot at just at dusk.
Yeah.
It's a very nice, beautiful shot. When people smoked cigarettes on films. They don't really do that nowadays.
The music.
Nobody smokes cigarettes anymore. They just vape and shit, which nothing looks less intimidating than somebody vaping.
Isn't vaping like kind of worse? Haven't they done studies like vaping's worse?
It is worse, but you can't tell anybody this shit.
Not because of the device or the technology in itself, it's because they increase the amount of nicotine and all that stuff.
Oh, so they suck in more.
Well, no, the liquid, the distillate that they're using is like a higher concentration than an actual cigarette could actually hold.
Does that make it more addictive as well?
Yeah, I would say so. I know there was a company that was doing nicotine-less cigarettes, so it's just straight tobacco. As if that really matters, though.
Oh God.
That's probably a good thing. I don't want to. That's the one thing I can't stand, walking into a cloud of smoke. Somebody's just smoked a cigarette or something. I'm glad people can't smoke anywhere anymore. Imagine sitting on an airplane. You're on an airplane, somebody's blowing smoke in the cockpit or whatever.
Sorry, Rob Metal Hero. The timestamp is the end. You just missed it.
The end of the movie. Yeah, that was it though. Great movie. I didn't like it as much as Soul Man, but what are you gonna do? They can't all be bangers like that.
I liked it much, much more than Soul Man. So separate for that. And I'm sad it's over.
Well, you can always continue with the Hitcher 2. Like you could figure out the continuation of the story.
The story continues. There's so much more to tell.
It's like The Empire Strikes Back, man. It's that good.
Doesn't exist. In my canon, does not exist.
Well, you were mentioning the box office for this film. Do you happen to know what it opened against? Was there like some stiff competition at the
That's a good
time?
question.
I can look it
Maybe
up
that's
in a minute.
that's why it didn't do as well.
I don't even know if it got any promotion.
That could be a thing.
And again, if they looked at the title, they thought it was just a slasher film, but then it opened at number 8.
Oh man!
So the top 7 was number 1, Down and Out in Beverly Hills.
Oh shit! Is that the one with Nick Nolte in it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Number 2, Wildcats. That's with Goldie Hawn.
On the football team.
3, The Color Purple, where Whoopi gets the shit kicked out of her.
AKA Whoopi gets her ass whipped. Yeah.
Number 4, The Delta Force.
Great movie.
Okay.
Number 5, the hell is this? Murphy's Romance? I don't even know what this is.
Mm-hmm. I vaguely remember.
Sally Field.
Yep.
Number 6, Out of Africa. And number 7, FX.
Huh.
So weird list.
2.1 million. Number 8.
Damn.
And it made 5 million total.
So I do want to say though, I'm not sure what we're doing next week yet. I'm assuming it'll probably just be a Q&A next week. We've done commentaries a couple of times now. We've done ratings, so we're probably just going to bullshit around and, talk about whatever comes up. But I do want to say there's a big announcement to be made while we still got a lot of people in here, and we haven't announced it yet on the main show. But this is breaking news right here, folks. Saturday the 14th in March. There is a Friday the 13th, but we're doing this on Saturday the 14th. We are going to be bringing on to the show Michael Felsher and Adam Marcus to promote the new Hearts of Darkness documentary from Jason Goes to Hell. So get hyped, because I know that you all both like this movie quite a bit. And
I actually did pre-order the Blu-ray.
Yeah. So Saturday the 14th, Hell Freezes Over. Jason Goes to Hell Freezes Over, that is. Get prepared for that one, boys.
It's too damn expensive, but I did pre-order it.
It was expensive, but I mean, it had a lot. It was limited, and it had a lot of extra features on the second disc. I do know that. So we're going to be talking about that, and with the director and old Slippy. So if you got any questions or anything like that you can send them into deadpit@gmail.com, and we'll see if we can get around to answering them.
I just want to hear Adam Marcus shit on Sean Cunningham more.
He might do that. Depending on how it goes.
That's awesome.
Yes, Matthew Hoare, please don't fucking start your shit when we get in there and start doing that. God, it'll be the last thing I need for you to do.
The laser eyes.
Yes, lazy eyes and laser eyes and whatever the hell else he says.
Is it lazy or laser?
He's saying lazy, but most people saying robot eyes.
Okay.
He's got a robot eye. But anyway, yeah, that's coming up. So,
very cool.
Yeah. But yeah, Rambo, what do you got coming up? What's going on?
Long story short, just uploaded a bunch of reviews, including Terrifier 3, among others. And then coming up, I have quite a few videos. The Feeders trilogy. Those are requested. So Feeders 1, Feeders 2, Sleigh Bells, and Feeders 3, The Last Meal. Because there need to be 3 movies.
Jesus God, wow.
The Last Meal.
The Last Meal.
I also reviewed and will upload soon, maybe tomorrow, Flight Risk, the worst Mel Gibson directed film I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one with Mark Wahlberg with the bald head.
Mm.
Yeah, I
That
remember.
film sucked ass. I couldn't believe Mel Gibson directed that. I'm like, are you shitting me? But no, he was not shitting me, and it sucked. Also, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure which still holds up, still a fun movie, and many others. So stay tuned for that.
Carter says, I hope you got paid well.
How about you, Mark?
It's funny you mentioned Terrifier 3 because that was one of the videos that I was going to put up. It's a box set. Actually don't have it down here. It's upstairs, but that'll be the next thing that I put up tonight. So anybody that's curious, you could check that out and then go watch Rambo's review. I'm sure he loved it.
I did not.
I figured.
Yeah.
The one thing that just, I won't bury the lead, but you kind of said it. Actually, Uncle Bill said this because I agree with him. There are times where gore is cool, but when you go on over and over again, and every scene is like a 10 gore scene, it does get desensitized,
Yeah.
and you're kind of like, okay, cool, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything can't be a 10 and go on for like rip the eyes out and rip the arms off. And
if you notice, and this is why I think slasher movies from the 80s were so much better than shit that they have today, honestly. If you notice what they did in movies like in the 80s, Friday the 13th movies and other like slasher movies, you
like
would have
two
a
or three
couple
big moments.
Yeah, you'd have like a couple of just either off-screen kills or somebody gets strangled or drowned or just something, just like not really impressive. And then, littered in there somewhere else would be an awesome set piece and death scene. And so it just stood out more. But yeah, if you're doing the whole movie, it's like everything is just one thing after another, just gory as fuck. You don't give a shit by the end of it. You really don't. You're just kind of like, this is just boring.
Mm-hmm.
That, and I will say with Terrifier 2, at least it looked like they were having a story, and then 3, they said fuck it, and then there's no more story again.
I swear to God, like I do honestly believe that too. Like that's why I like Terrifier 2 more than any other, because like it combined the gore, but it wasn't like crazy over the top yet in every scene. There were a couple scenes where it was that way, but it wasn't like the whole thing. But it also attempted to have some sort of like kind of like something that drove the plot. Like there was something there that they were trying to do. And then I just felt like with 3 that it just got away from that. And only at the very end do you have anything that resembles like they're trying to move the story forward or anything like that. So, yeah.
Do you think he kind of like painted himself into a corner where he kind of had to do that because the audience would have come out of it and said, well, this is a letdown from 2? Because that's what these audience members are going to see it for. I mean, I mean, people outside of the horror space, like all that movie made what, 90 something $1 million?
Something crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a lot of people that have come along lately and discovered the movies and know what they are, sort of like how the Saw films taken off. Cause I guarantee those Saw movies were not packed with horror fans, maybe the first couple, but the casuals get hip to it and they're like, well, okay, I'll get my gore fix or whatever. But it was almost like he kind of had to. I'm not saying it's like purposely done just for the sake of it. I just think that he kind of had to.
But then why not make it like a trilogy and wrap up your story? And okay, you want to have the grand bloody finale, have it for the finale of your just okay, he's doing what's he going to do with the 4th one for gore? Like how crazier can you get? Rip a
it can always
yeah, there's other
crazier
places to go. Yeah.
I mean, they'll fucking punt kick a newborn or something in this one. I don't know really where you go, but I'm sure he'll figure it out.
They sawed a guy's ass. in part 3. Like the
And his dick.
well, yeah.
Don't forget.
Spoilers.
Spoiler alert.
We're selling people on the movie now.
It just that's the thing. It's like, where do you go? It's just like, okay.
I think you got a point though, Mark. I think that maybe he was kind of like a victim of his own success with that kind of shit. So he had to do the third one had to be maybe like so over the top in every scene. Otherwise, it would be like seen as a letdown from the second one.
Yeah.
Because really, at the end of the day, that's the only reason like a lot of newer generation people are going to see those movies. They don't give a fuck.
They don't
But
care
they just want the gore scene.
Yeah.
But I'm sure people said that about kids in the 80s too, to be honest.
True.
Anyone see Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die?
Not
I've
yet.
heard of it. It looks interesting. It stars Sam Rockwell, who I like as an actor, and seems like a unique idea. I have not seen it though. Then the guy who did the Ring remake did it, Gore Verbinski.
Yeah.
And he has some interesting visuals. I mean, I haven't seen it yet. And JJ Wild, I disagree. Fly Wrist was the opposite of fun.
I haven't even heard of that movie, by the way. But look, JJ Wild says, "Fuck you, Rambo." That's the most fun directed Mel Gibson movie ever.
It is so fucking dumb. I mean, anyway, I won't get into it, but I thought it was a really fucking dumb movie.
Well, JJ Wild private messaged me and said, "You're wrong, dumbass."
Oh, that may be true, but the film still fucking sucks, in my opinion. Too true, both could be true.
Oh fuck!
I don't give a shit on seeing it, but when does Scream 7 come out?
Next weekend.
Damn.
Are you hyped? You gotta get hyped.
Thankfully, I did not get requested it, so I don't have to see it. And you guys
coming.
See it.
Yeah, it ain't no way you're getting out of that. I'm sorry.
I don't know. I mean, I've been lucky with some things. So you don't bother the shit out of you guys. Have you seen it yet? It's like no.
We're gonna have to go fucking see it. Like I'm gonna have to see it at the theater. Yeah, I don't really honestly don't want to see it because I know exactly in my head what it's gonna be like, and I have no real interest in it at this point. But there's no way we're gonna get around it.
Does that mean we'll get reviewed? That's right.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to see it.
I apologize in advance.
You don't have to see it.
No, I mean we don't have to. Like you said, we want to hear for like about a month. Did y'all see Scream 7? God damn it!
Yeah,
it was killer.
One last thing. I mean, it is interesting. I don't really care about the film, but that independent horror film Iron Lung just got a big publicity thing. Did you?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
That made all this money, almost beat Sam Raimi's film. Just as part of the story is interesting.
It's made by like a YouTube guy, isn't it? Like
Markiplier.
The gimmick. Yeah.
They made like 30 million.
So the only reason I'll see this movie is because I love the fact that he did what Chris Stuckman wanted to do and failed miserably at.
I was thinking the same thing.
I was thinking that,
So I'll definitely support him just for that reason.
I heard it's really boring though. I mean, we'll see. Just a guy in the sub for 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And you know,
Subway or a
little submarine.
Oh, okay.
Well, I guess Wes doesn't like subs, so I guess not a boat. So.
It's that fucking ship or a sub. We both hate them, man.
I mean, yeah, I've heard that's a very polarizing film. I've heard Iron Lung. Some really like it. Some think it's very boring and confusing. So I guess you go 50-50 on that. But the story behind that, I think, is cool. That he, made fools out of Hollywood.
Well, I mean, it's based on a game. right?
Yeah, I never played it, but I
Mhm.
just think it's funny that you made it for peanuts and people spent all this money and they couldn't make it a dent at the box office.
I think that's, I mean, the only way you're gonna. Well, I mean, Sam Raimi's movie made a lot of money too, from what I understand. Like, did
Mm.
pretty well considering everything. Maybe movies will make a comeback. Can't say that really.
Well, you know, Stream 7's going to make a ton of money.
Yeah. All the popcorn buckets in the fucking world that you could ever want to, with little ghost face heads on them.
Yeah, I saw the new popcorn bucket for it.
You're not going to buy one?
No. It's
I'm
it's
sorry,
seriously
no.
some shit anyone could fucking make at home.
That might be the most annoying trend of all time to me too. Is like everybody buying all them fucking popcorn buckets.
Do
Like
you
I think
own
I
any?
bought, I bought like one or two of them.
Okay.
And one of them, oddly enough, was the fucking first like Ghostface when they put. I think that might have been like the first one they really did like that.
Yeah, I think it was. That
and
and the
then-
Saw one.
Yeah, and then it was like every movie, you got a fucking popcorn bucket. It's like, I ain't doing this shit. This is fucking stupid. Like they had that Doom one that you could fuck. You remember that one? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, the flashlight
Yeah.
one.
yeah, it's just it got more and more ridiculous. Now it's just everything's crazy now though. People are buying fucking new wave VHS tapes for like $50 to $100, and they're buying box sets off idiots that are, made to house films that already exist in box sets, and like everything's gotten so stupid now. The shit that people are buying is just.
This sounds like a video topic for your channel.
I mean, that would
Uncle
go
Bill
on.
rants.
They're going for days. Like there's a couple of trends right now that drive me up the fucking wall, and one of them is the whole VHS thing. Not like buying VHS tape, just like old VHS tapes, because that's been around forever. But people making these new VHS tapes that are like, I don't know how they're even getting away with it, but they're making them, and they have the new art and shit on them, and then they're selling them for like $50 to $60
On newer films?
old films, new films,
films,
like
everything. Yeah.
Yeah, they did one on Alien Romulus for some reson.
It's like, I can't stand stuff like that.
I mean, hell, the Lionsgate got in on it too. I mean, they did the VHS tapes.
Yeah.
Cabin Fever and American Psycho.
I really do believe, though, Mark, that they looked around and saw that there was like that black market for that shit, and they were like, we should do that on our own.
Oh, yeah.
And I think more companies will start doing it just to spite like a lot of these bootleggers. But I don't know. That's a different topic for a different day, I guess.
And the last thing that I promised, saw your video. I agree with you on the Anchor Bay stuff. Like, they've done nothing. They have no identity nowadays, and they seem lost. And I don't even know what they'd have to have like a popular title. I don't even know what that title would be to put them somewhat on the map again. But I don't know if that would be.
I think
possible.
almost from the very beginning, that company, I don't know if they didn't know what to do, or if they just couldn't get like the rights to a lot of things, but they fumbled that reboot from the very beginning, really.
And I respectfully disagree with Garrett. I don't think they started off strong, because those titles,
I don't either.
no one gave a shit. I mean, I didn't see the Gunnar Hansen documentary to be good, but I heard no buzz about it, and I don't even know what the other one was.
Abruptio.
What's it called?
Abruptio.
Fuck is that movie?
It's puppets.
Yeah, it's a puppet movie.
It's not. I mean,
that's it.
You can't take. They did exactly what I was hoping that they wouldn't do, which is they became like the Anchor Bay of the Stars period, not the Anchor Bay that everybody like wanted.
Right. I mean, it's really hard to make a dent in the space when, I mean, hell, they're one of the more recent companies to come around, coasting off past glory. I want them to do good things. It's not like I want to see any new company fail, but it's like you're picking newer films, and most newer films aren't great. And I don't know if they have the staff or the team to like comb through all the bullshit that's coming out or that's even up for release to be acquired. So it's, well,
I
don't know what
saw
they can do.
your video. I saw that picture. I didn't know there was a King Kong documentary. I saw that cover you guys had with just a regular gorilla because they didn't want to get sued, I guess. I'm like, that's a serious cover they put? Like, it's like those the zoo books kids had back in the day. I'm like, this is the cover you have? You don't even have any like artwork? Like, that's lazy. That's just like a bad photo.
Yeah.
Just up close gorilla.
I honest to God don't know what's going on with that company right now. Like, it just seems like they're making like really, really bad decisions in terms of the packaging, the marketing, the films they're acquiring, like everything. Like, it's just anything any decision you could make that would be against what Anchor Bay actually was, and then trying to, I don't know what, just stay afloat maybe at this point. Like, it won't be long. There's no way. There's no way, man.
Think they're going belly up?
Oh yeah, unless they do something like drastic and change, like bring some new people in or change the whole fucking thing around. They're done. It's been done for a while, honestly. They're just dead.
It'll never happen because the guy's an asshole. But if they got Dawn of the Dead, again, it will never happen because the guy's an asshole. But if they got Dawn of the Dead and released that US 4K, maybe they have a chance. Does that
there's probably there's a better chance of them getting Peter Jackson to do Dead Alive or something than there is getting fucking Rubenstein to release Dawn of the Dead to him.
Yeah.
I
mean, there you go. Peter Jackson, if you make a deal with him, maybe.
They need to do something though.
But those seem like expensive things to get though. I mean, you have to leverage the whole damn company just to like pay him any money to.
The kid card covers a fucking photo. They didn't even afford to make a cover for that.
You can't run this company on like doing, half-ass documentaries of movies. Like, that's not gonna cut it. People don't give a shit. They can watch that stuff on like Netflix and Tubi all day long. It's just that's not gonna work.
No.
So I don't know. Godspeed to him. A couple super chats though. You guys like Send Help? What are your thoughts? Haven't seen it yet.
Haven't watched it yet.
The same.
I'll be watching it soon though.
Haven't seen it.
And then Curtis says new Anchor Bay is equal to WWE ECW 2000. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
Yeah, they need a new gimmick.
Damn. The Kmart VHS spin. All right, but we're 2 hours and 30 minutes in, so yeah. Don't forget, for anybody that may have already forgotten since I brought it up first time a little while ago, Saturday the 14th, March. Saturday the 14th. Adam Marcus, the director of Jason Goes to Hell, and Michael Felcher created the new Hearts of Darkness documentary, are going to be on the show discussing that and anything Jason related. So yeah, stay tuned for that. That's going to be pretty badass. Yeah. And
why is there a dip by Felcher's neck?
Well, you know how it is. And
it's funny. He looks like Pizzow on that.
Yeah, it's
Adam Marcus. He looks like Pizzow.
Oh, but yeah, good show tonight. And until next time, just remember that everybody dies, but Friday night lives. See y'all.
A big thanks goes out to our supporters over at deadpitonpatreon.com, where you can get hours upon hours of great content, right, Uncle Bill?
There's so many hours of content. We've got reviews. We've got songs. We've got live streams. We've got exclusive streams. We've got non-exclusive streams. We've got streams with all kinds of celebrities and all kinds of different old shows from the past podcast, the initial incarnation of the show. All of that can be yours
Dead Pit on Patreon.com. Show us a little bit of love. Give us some money because we definitely deserve it. That Patreon page is so killer that you'll rub your bird to it on a nightly basis. It's that good.
You won't be able to contain yourself. You'll have to jerk your bird out and go crazy. I mean, that's how much content that we have. So much content that it's massive, and it will massively smack you in the face.
You'll play with your bird so much, pretty soon you'll be looking around for somebody else's bird to play with.
Hey everybody, it's your favorite Filipino bitch, Miss Slatco Bud, telling you about shop.deadpit.com. Simply the best horror shirts. On TeePublic, there are others, but they all suck. And it's the best goddamn deal on horror shirts you will ever see. New shirts, old shirts, all the in-between shirts. God damn it, bulls, go over to shop.deadpit.com. You ain't down with that. You can go to